in this race last year. Joe Fanning rides for Scotland. Number 11 is I Still Have Faith, Aidan Keeley for the North. Number 12 is Wave Rider. Now, the other one of you who's still in tonight's ITV7 is on Wave Rider. So the best of luck to you. Wave Rider is ridden by Trevor Whelan for Wales and the West. And number 13 is Something. And Something is ridden by Harry Davis. It is Wave Rider who is favourite here at 6-4. A little bit like Polestar, the winner of our previous race, an improving and unexposed 3-year-old.
Strategically planned this so Seb, our cameraman, can just pick up Wave Rider in the background. This dark horse, very nice looking, really nicely put together. Got the red hood on, so a little bit of spirit, bit of fire in his belly.
Yeah, I think so. We've been looking for a bit softer ground, so hopefully he's got his ground this evening. But it's a competitive race, so you never know. Jamie's feeling confident. He's about to play his joker.
Is he?
He is, I think. Yes. Well, we got the second. He's got the second favourite, who's a very good horse as well. So, yeah, we're hopeful.
Jamie, it is seriously a St. Paul. Like, it is seriously competitive. That's the whole, obviously, kind of point of this league. The ground has been a bit of a conversation point because how can we not? We've gone from good to firm to soft, but a lot of horses are versatile on different ground. But this horse is heading the market, so plenty of appeal.
Look, we've had probably the worst night we could have ever imagined tonight. I'm starting to understand how it feels to be Leona Mayer, bottom of the table. There's a long way to go. I think mathematically we're unlikely to have a better race in the whole competition than this to play a joker.
Okay.
So Paul has convinced me that we're going to do it.
Once you get there, it's hard to get past them.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look at the money here, Luke. 6-5 now, Wave Rider. Money continues to come in for this horse. He's seriously progressive horse, and I suppose everyone at home is feeling as though there's a lot more to come. Harry Charlton is the type of trainer that gives his horses time, allows them to develop, and allows them to learn as they go. And
Pink cap sported by Trevor Whelan. And he's coming out of a wide draw 11, but he's got the whole length of the back straight to try and get a position. Just the one turn here for the 1.25 miles. As Danny Muscat on Mustazid move into stall number 6. Remember, going into this race, Scotland 4 points ahead of London and the South. Billy Loughnane 12 points ahead of Danny Muscat in those two competitions. We draw to the end of the first of the 6 nights of this year's Racing League. We await I Still Have Faith to move into line. For the North, it is Aidan Keeley, who's in the black colours with the grey cap. 11 of them lined up. They're in the gate. And they're off. The blindfold came off just a little slower. Mustazid, who's roused along by Danny Muscat now to try and pick up an early position. And towards the inside, the early pace has been put up by Bubbles Wonky and David Allen for Yorkshire. Now, the one who's been kept very, very wide is Something in the hands of Harry Davis, as all the others are now coming across towards the inside rail. So it's Something who is isolated right over on the far side. The purple colours, that belongs to Rathgar, last year's winner with David Probert. He's taken a little time to come in to now just head this group, and then towards the inside, Bubbles Wonky and David Allen. Next towards the inner is Anderlecht, the all-purple silks for London and the South, racing alongside the North's Zane Blue, the all-black colours. Then the pair for Scotland. On the inside rail is Kittal, around the outside Gincident, and then the two for Wales and the West, Epictetus and Wave Rider, the pink colours. And at the moment, Trevor Whelan already just niggling away on Wave Rider, the short price favourite. Then to the inside is Brazil Power, the only one for Ireland in this race, in the green. Then towards the outside, I Still Have Faith, and at the back of the field, Mustazid, who blew the start, and Claymore, who is held up for a late surge. They're in line for home, and they've got just over a half mile to go, and Something, who plotted the white course early, has now cut towards the inside, now being tackled by Scotland's Gincident. These are the first two. Bubbles Wonky is in third. Rathgar makes a move in fourth. Right over on the far side is Anderlecht. On the heels of the leaders, Kittal has travelled well to this point. Out a little bit wider, trying to pick up Epictetus, and widest of all is Wave Rider, the red with the pink cap. They're racing down towards the final quarter of a mile, and it is Anderlecht in the purple for London the South, who travels well against that far side rail, may just have the lead. Now staying on is I Still Have Faith for the North. Here's Wave Rider, begin to pick it up down the wide outside. Kittal still has every chance, but inside the final furlong, it is Anderlecht and Richard Kingston. They're out in front by a Scotland in second, but last year's runner-up is first home this time. Anderlecht wins for London and the South. Kittal was in second. Wave Rider in the end stayed on, but at the one pace for third. And then Mustazid from a mile back flew late, but too late for fourth. And in fifth was Bubbles Wonky. At 18-1, Anderlecht has won our finale, has won by 3/4 of a length, and has beaten Kittal into second. Back in third, Wave Rider, who was in trouble a long way out, and back in fourth position came Mustazid. It is Anderlecht who wins, and well done to those of you who are out there. The person who had the ITV7, you've won it with Anderlecht.
Oh, we're going to have one very happy viewer now. Anderlecht has just won our feature race of the evening, Luke, securing 100,000 for someone at home who's picked all 7 winners. But you couldn't help but your eye to be drawn to this horse. He travelled with ease, he was handy, as we said throughout the evening. He was perfectly positioned by Richard Kingscote.
Yeah, he's just been the most brilliant horse, he really has. He's now won 13 races, and valuable races at that. You know, he's competing still at a very high level. And to be honest, he's won this comfortably, really. You know, he got there, Richard just given him no more than a nudge, and he oh, look at Chapper.
Oh, here he is, Chappers.
even Matt, even with those tight trousers on, he managed to sprint. But
break into a jog.
Exactly.
No, very happy manager. He's
probably got his betting slip in there somewhere, but he won't know which zip to undo.
Well, he keeps running over to find out who is in front out of Team Scotland and London and the South. It's pretty tight at the top, but it wasn't tight at the line here.
He's bolted up.
Fairly bolted up, Luke. He has really bounced right back to form here, and Richard Kingscote will be delighted to have got a winner on the board here this evening. Right, just to confirm the result of our final race here, Anderlecht was our winner at a huge prize of 18.